Yes, hello everybody. My name's Yemi. I'm going to be talking about watches. If you're interested in watches, I love watches. I've always liked watches from an early age. Now I'm seeing a lot of my friends, a lot of people that I know, they're getting money in now. They're working, successful people. Their plans worked out, and now they've got money, and they're buying these nice stuff. But a lot of my friends are buying the wrong stuff. They couldn't even tell me what they've got on their wrist, but they just got it because it's a Rolex. So I'm going to be explaining to you about watches and stuff like that, and showing you what to buy and what not to buy. So yeah, just tune into my show. If you don't like, let me know. If you like it, leave a comment. And if it goes well, I'll carry on. So please, yeah. So the first watch we're going to be talking about today is the Rolex Hulk. Now the Hulk has got a good following. The Hulk has got a green bezel and a green face. So if you're seeing anybody wearing one of those, know they're quite lucky, because that watch is very hard to find. Now this watch has been out for a couple of years. Hopefully 2019 and 20, they're probably going to discontinue that watch. So if you've got a Hulk and you're wearing it, trust me, keep it. Like, that watch has been going up every single month. I've been watching it, just like the Batman. It's been going up every single month now. And that watch from the AD is about 7,100 or something like that. Depending where you're looking, yeah, that's the ADs. That's the ADs. You can get, sometimes they vary the prices from 7,000 to 6,000 or something, because it's different countries, different states have their different their money, the way their money works. So you'll get it cheaper if you look around, but that's if you can find it. But you're not going to find it anyway, so you get that for $7 grand anyway. As soon as you walk out of the shop with box and papers and a receipt that you've got it from the Rolex AD, you can go to shops in Hatton Gardens, you can go to any shop, Hatton Gardens, Bethnal Green, West End, like Western High Street, Bond Street, all them places, and you'll see Rolex is going for that same Hulk, going for about £13,000, £12,000, depending what. Like 3 years difference between models. Like, you're paying top price to middle price, and you're definitely not going to find one for low price in between the low price of that end, because if you do, it's going to have no box and no papers. So like, it's a very good investment if you buy a watch, if you buy a Hulk right now, if you can see it. So but try and buy it from the AD. If you don't buy it from the AD, you're going to pay a premium, and the premium's anywhere up to like 11 to 13 and a half even. But they're going up slowly, and then when it gets discontinued, it's definitely going to be like £16,000, £15,000. So I suggest you should hold on. The next watch we're going to talk about now is the Batman. The Batman is a lovely watch. I happen to got one myself, yeah, and that's that came out 2013. So it's had a good run now up to 2019. It got discontinued this year. There's a place called Baselworld that basically happens every March, yeah, where they all the Rolex dealers, Hublot, Cartier, Breitling, they all go to these places, have their it's in a big massive building. They have their little buildings in there, and you can go there and basically you can go there and you can learn about watches and see the watches that they're bringing out for the year. So it's a good place to be, and a good place, good for you to know what you're doing there anyway. So boom, now yeah, when you get there, you see a lot of watches and a lot of goodies. But anyway, as I said, now, so the Batman, they call it the Batman because it's blue and black. Call it the Dark Knight, you know. So they call it the Batman. It's a sports watch, stainless steel. Yeah, man, it's a very lovely watch when you look at it. Like it stands out. That's why I bought it, because it was a standout. It stand out. I didn't know it was going to be anything special. I paid about 6,800. This was 2018. I paid 6,800, and that was the going rate at the time when I bought it, the beginning. Now it's shot up to $7 grand directly from Rolex. But second-hand dealers, if you find my one's about 13 to 14 grand to 12 to 14 grand. You can find in the rate in that range there. Box and papers, and 2018 you'll get, no, 2018 you'll have to pay £13,000 and anything upwards, and anything down like 12 you won't get nothing less than 12. Rolex Batman, and it's got no papers. So yeah, it's worth the extra money for the papers. Keep the value more for more longer. Next thing, what can I, the watch is a lovely watch. It stands out. It's a very, very lovely watch. Yeah, so it's been out for a little while. Oh yeah, they've got a new one now. It's called the Batgirl. It's got a different bracelet on it now. So yeah, you're gonna have a look at it and have a look and see if you like it or not. But yeah, that's it here right now. So have a look, see what you look. You like it? Yeah, okay, cool. But anyway, yeah, I prefer the first one anyway. Not being biased or anything, but yeah, cool. Anyway, so the next one that I like, that I think that you should look your eyes out for, is the Kermit. Yeah, you're gonna see the Kermit. I've seen the Kermit once at the time when I never had the money to pay for it. Kermit, they're quite expensive directly from the AD because they're solid gold. It's a Submariner as well. Yeah, very sorted after watch. Pure gold. Some people like pure gold. Some people don't like pure gold. But if you like stainless steel, and you're gonna wear the gold anyway. But it's a very quiet kind of wear. It's not too loud, and that's got like a blue bezel. We call it the Kermit because it's got a blue bezel and a blue face, and that shows you that it's the gold one. That's the only watch of that make that's like that. So that shows you it's a solid gold, white gold. Rolex have got their own refinery where they make their own gold. They're the only watch company that have their own gold, where they patent their own gold and they do stuff. And like the Kermit, it's a lovely watch, and I think people should cop it because that watch is going to go into, like, I've noticed watches that are like go for like 28 grand and they're over their 20s or mid 20s directly from Rolex. They normally end up being the runaway pieces because everybody wants to steal. So no one's got their mind on the gold ones, on the gold Submariner. So I think if you see it, cop it because it's going to double up, and I think it's going to double up in big numbers. That's what happens usually when those watches are expensive already from Rolex. Second-hand dealership, just take the piss. But anyway, then we're going to go move to the Root Beer. The Root Beer is a lovely watch. This watch, if I could pick any watch right now to have right now, I think I'd pick this watch because it's a new watch. Rolex have made a new kind of rose gold where they've mixed white gold into rose gold, and so it keeps the shine forever. It keeps it won't go dull. That's why it shines so much, and it's like it proper shines, proper like a mint, like a midi shine. I don't know, like a matte shine, like shines. Trust me, lovely watch. They mix it with white gold so it stays the color. Yeah, so with that one now, yeah, that's a good buy. I've not seen that in my face yet at all, but that's a very good investment there. I think they're retailing at 28 grand or something, and then second-hand price is like 32 grand. 32 grand I've been seeing them going for. Cheaper side, I've been seeing them go for, what did I see the other day on Cronin 24? I saw it going for I saw one going for 30, so 32.30. That's what they're going for. So if you get a chance to see that one, I think you should cop one of those. The next watch we're going to talk about is the I'm sure we're going to throw in there, Daytona. Now, everybody loves the Daytona. I'm in love with the Daytona. They've got a new Daytona, and this Daytona is so lovely. I want to call it Tiger Daytona, but I don't know. No one's gave it a name yet, and no one's even talking about it yet. But that model came out this year. So it's a good watch. The Daytonas are now. If you got a Daytona when I was in school, wow. When you was in school, when I was in school, if you got a Daytona now, one of the first original ones, the old ones, with no box of papers, they're worth like 28 grand. I saw one in Croydon about 4 years ago, and they wanted 7.5 grand for it. Stainless steel Daytona. So me, I saw a Submariner, so I bought the Submariner for 4 grand at the time. At the time, it was from a pawn shop, so no papers, nothing like that. So I thought I was getting a deal. So I got the watch, but basically at the end of it, I sold the Submariner for 4 years later. I sold the Submariner for $4.5 grand. I made a bit of profit for myself. But then when I saw how much the Daytonas are going for, then it was like unbelievable. 22 grand. Now it's 27 grand. And you don't even need a box of papers. So you need to know what kind of watches and what kind of stuff like you're buying. A lot of people buying the wrong Rolexes. They're buying like vintage. They don't even know about vintage. They're buying vintage. They don't understand. Like spend your money and buy the watch that you like. Like these watches are very, very good watches. So let me even go back to the the next watch now. So we talked about the Batman. We've talked about the Hulk. We've talked about the Kermit. We've talked about the Root Beer, and we've talked about the Daytona. Now, these are the watches. If you can get these watches, wow. Let me know. Hook me up. Go to the AD. Put your name on the list. Phone me. Tell me that they're there. I'll come and cop them. Trust me. Because as much as you think, buying chains and buying jewelry and buying diamonds, so buying chains, buying chapsies, buying jewelry, buying diamonds, or whatever you want to call them, costume jewelry or whatever you like to wear, costume watches, you need to know where the investment is, because everything's got a value to it. Now, if you think to me, is it all a hype? It is all a hype, but be the first to get into the bubble before the bubble blows, and then you should be all right at the end of it. Like, that's what I'm hoping anyway. But yeah, like, if you're thinking of getting a house first, get a house first. If you're thinking of getting a car first, get a car first. Like, investment in a watch is when you're ready. And what do you mean you're ready? When you've done your research, you've made mistakes, and you're not trying to make no more mistakes now and spend money over no rubbishness. Like, I'll get rid of all my stuff that I've got, all my jewelry, what I've got at the right time. Because, like I said to you, everything's investment. You know what I mean? You got to invest in certain things, and I like watches, and I enjoy the way they make, the way they move, the quality, even some of the sounds they make. Yeah. So just like tune in, listen, and be cool.